All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another stream for EA Sports College Football 25. We're going to continue our last season here with Rutgers before we kind of just focus on hockey the rest of the way. Even though I'm still doing all the recruiting and stuff, on the off chance I want to come back to the franchise. Again, a little quick looking at the schedule. We're playing San Jose State, Northwestern, and Washington today. Big last-minute win against Nebraska as we improve to 6-1. Our lone loss of the season remains against Michigan, that 21-17 nail-biter. What's up, Marco? One against Washington coming up should be good. We got a couple of, I don't want to say soft games, but definitely games that we need to kind of make sure we have a good showing here against San Jose State and Northwestern before we have Washington, and then our rivalry game against the Terps, and then a big game against Ohio State. But Maryland and Ohio State, those will be tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll be playing in the Big Ten Championship. Should we win out, we will be in the Big Ten Championship. But Rutgers, San Jose State coming to Piscataway. Oh, real quick. No, nobody on our team in the Heisman race, which is a little surprising, I guess, with how good our boy Ed Guerre is playing, but oh well. What's up, Rick? How's it going? Yeet. Hope you're doing well. Again, we're 7 points better than them overall. Usually that's a mismatch. That's a mismatch in this game. We'll see what happens. So a chance to really pad some stats here and develop some of our younger players. It's also the last week without Sayaki Yolito, who is one of our linebackers who got hurt, I think, in week 2. And he's been out for most of the season, but will be back after this game against San Jose State. So, but we're welcome back to SHI Stadium in Piscataway. San Jose State taking on the Scarlet Knights. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I am Ray Carsillo. Yeah, it was a great one, Rick. It was an instant classic. We were down 14-0 early. We scored 17 unanswered. Actually, we scored 24 unanswered. But then Nebraska came back to tie it, and we won it on a last-second field goal as this is kicked off to the 2. And good coverage downfield. Not yet, Joe. As Joel Falk, a sophomore, will be the quarterback for San Jose State. Another Spartan team. So, Falk out of the gun, 3-receiver set, and he keeps it himself, and this is going to be picked off. First pass of the day is picked off. My goodness. And immediately, Rutgers gets the ball back deep in San Jose territory. So, yeah, I'm looking in a lot of places, Joe. I'm looking at sending out applications every day. Isaiah Crumpler, that's his 6th interception of the year. Talk about a guy who should also be in the Heisman talk. Like, holy cow. That's almost a pick a game. So immediately, first play of the game, Rutgers picks it off. They start back the other way. And Guerre picks up 2 on first down. Yeah, a whole lot, Joe. They need a whole lot more help still. Another handoff to Guerre. He's got a little more room to run this time. And is down to the 14. I don't know, DJ. Somebody. Asan Kim, I don't know. They need somebody. They better figure it out real quick, though. And again, handoff to Guerre. Cuts it up. Tries to cut it back at the 1. Forced out of bounds. Good run by Guerre, looking for the blockers, and then finding them and pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. I mean, a few months, Charlie. I mean, hitters and catchers, whatever. Goal line formation, handoff to Vinovich, and he is stuffed. They're not, Yankee. They are not going to the NFC Championship game. They're going to lose to the Lions. So, Vinovich, the goal line specialist, gets stuffed at the 1. Another handoff to Vinovich, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Gabe Vinovich, the senior, his 6th rushing touchdown of the year. And the extra point is good. Nope, neither them either, Yankee. The DJ, that shouldn't even be a blip on anybody's radar. That's a worthless depth signing. So Glenn Banks will send this away to about the 2, and a little deja vu all over again here as good coverage on the return, and San Jose State starts at their own 19. So looking for a little better luck this time. First pass of the game from Falk was picked off by Crumpler, his 6th of the year, and this time much more wisely, coming out of 4-receiver set and running it for a gain of 7. Lions and Bills, Yankee. It's going well, Austin. Falk out of the gun. What's up, Batten? How you doing? Shaw, good pressure. Quarterback checks it down. And it's a gain of 4 and a first down for San Jose. Yeah, Jake, fire's been real bad out here. I dodged a bullet on Friday. They faked the handoff. Oh, and wide open in the flat. That's a big gain for San Jose State. Yeah, Batten, they didn't even bother to show up. Didn't even bother to show up, the Vikings. And another little check down underneath. Caught for a gain of 9. And good job by San Jose State here, dinking and dunking their way down the field. Falk again out of the gun. 3-receiver set. They fake the handoff, and this one, batted down with authority over the middle. MJ Johnson. Yes, Maple, I grew up in North Jersey. I spent most of my life in the Northeast, in and around New York City, and moved to LA about 10 years ago. No, Austin, well, once the fires happened, things changed. Like, the LA had something else to play for. Falk, they hand it off. And good blocking by San Jose State. It's another Spartan first down. Light's a little bright. And going deep, and he's got a man, and it's batted down. Almost picked off. Almost caught on the deflection. Good throw by Falk there. A 50-50 ball that falls incomplete. Sure, Austin, but I still don't think they're going to beat the Eagles. Rick, I agree. I don't want to see Kansas City even win this week, but I think it's going to be Kansas City and Buffalo for the. I think it's going to be the top 4 teams for the conference championship. That's a gain of 11 to the flat. I mean, I think it's 50-50, Jake. I mean, if they beat the Bills, but I still don't think they're the team to beat in the AFC. And a handoff, and this time Rutgers ready for it. That's a no gain on the play. Eagles are very good, Austin. I think they're going to wake up after last week's game against the Packers, where they were not quite sharp. Pocket collapsing. Oh, but they finds a man. Touchdown, Spartans. And the 1-5 San Jose State Spartans are an extra point away from tying this one up. And the extra point is good. And we are tied at 7. So the first possession, of course, for San Jose State did not go well. Second one, much better. Wells will take this from the 5 and does not get the blocks he was hoping for, is down at the 20. So here we go. Rutgers looking to answer here. Starting at their own 20. Mayo under center. Handoff to Guerre. Cuts it back, picks up 3 on his 4th carry of the day. Mayo under center. Play action now to Guerre. And looking for Agunye. Makes the catch on the run. First down, Scarlet Knights. Gain of 12. First passing play of the day for Mayo. And Rutgers goes back to play action. And looking, and a little underthrown, but a good catch there made by Torre for another 10 yards and another Rutgers first down. No, Jake, there's no jobs out there. Mayo under center. Play action for a third play in a row, and looking deep, and this is underthrown and picked off. Needed to put more air under that, so both teams have thrown interceptions here in the first quarter. And the true freshman Mayo, that has been his one issue here in his freshman year, is that he's got a very high accuracy, but when he misses badly, and it usually ends up in the arms of the other team. Doesn't matter if you're good or not, Jake. It matters who you know. Falk out of the gun. 4 receiver set. And Falk is going to take off and is going to pick up 5 yards. Good job there. I believe that was Gilly coming out of coverage to make the tackle. So 2nd and 5 coming up. So both teams have turned it over. Man in motion. They fake the end around, and Falk will find a man in the flat. That's going to be a 4-yard loss. As Rutgers got into Falk's face. And he had to check it down, but Rutgers really prepared for it. Pocket again collapsing. Falk now taking off. Falk is going to make one man miss and pick up the first down. He just eluded the grasp of Jenkins. Yeah, I mean, Austin, I really don't care about college football as compared to pros. Yeah, I remember New Jersey, like Rutgers for most of my life was awful. They were an afterthought. As that's the end of the first quarter. Big 3rd down conversion there for San Jose State, looking to take their first lead of the day. At their own 43 now, 1st and 10 coming up. Falk out of the gun, and they run right by the blitz. A 9-yard gain straight up the middle. Good play call there, taking advantage of Rutgers' aggressiveness. Falk again out of the gun, and again they hand it off. And a good block there on the edge, and the running back's going to take it deep into Rutgers territory. Yes, Jake, as soon as we wrap up this season of college football. Audible at the line by San Jose State. A little bit of a trap game here for Rutgers. Play action, nobody fooled, and down goes Falk as Jasir Peterson gets his 2nd sack of the season. That's a 4-yard loss, and Falk is slow to get up. That was a big hit there by Peterson. Good job by the big fella in the middle. So San Jose State back to the Rutgers 40 now. They hand it off. Good blocking, but a better tackle by Shaw, and it's a gain of 6. Yeah, end of March, Jake. Probably the same as any year. Between end of March and middle of April. Falk out of the gun. Gets pressured, has to check it down, and forced out of bounds is Timmy Barton. And going for it is San Jose State. This would be a 45-yard field goal, but they do not have faith in their kicker. Falk out of the gun, 4th and 2. Quick pass is caught. He held on to it. Took a big hit from the linebacker, but the tight end makes the catch for 7, and the Spartans convert. Big 4th down conversion there. And now they fake the handoff, and they check it down. Pocket was quickly collapsing, and it's a gain of 4. It was fine, Jake. The Intuit Dome is overrated. I'm not impressed at all with that stadium. And, you know, for a wrestling show to only have 4 matches and a whole lot of worthless talking, I was not as impressed as this one. Going to be caught at the 3. And San Jose State has themselves a goal-to-go situation. Falk out of the gun. Pass caught, touchdown Spartans. And it looks like Rutgers underestimating their opponents a little bit. I mean, they got off to that hot start. But now San Jose State, with this extra point, have scored 14 unanswered. So both teams have scored touchdowns following turnovers. And now Rutgers will have to try to answer. This taken from the 5. Up to the 20. Mayo under center. And quick audible at the line. And Mayo back to pass, looking for Torrey. No, it's a low throw, but he makes the catch, and Torrey is past midfield. Decent throw, better catch, and obviously a much better run. Torrey, the senior, now has 50 yards receiving on the day. And a handoff to Guerre. Cuts it up the middle and picks up 8. Thank you, HJ. I appreciate it. So 2nd and 2 coming up for Rutgers at the San Jose 40. And a handoff to Guerre. Gets a block. Guerre makes a man miss. And is taken down at the 19-yard line. So Rutgers 1st and 10 now at the 19. Going to try to get one more play off before the 2-minute warning, and they do. Handoff to Vinovich up the middle. He'll pick up 4, maybe 5. And 2nd and 5 coming up. Here the single back. Handoff to him, and he picks up 2. Year number 4, Carter, so 2027 to 2028. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for, finds a man, checked down, good 1st and goal. Joey Traynor with the catch. They just got enough yardage to move the chains. Mayo again out of the gun. Again checks it down to Duffman, but he drops it at the 9. Second and goal from the 9, a minute 30 left in the half. Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Mayo out of the gun. And he's going to check it down to Torrey, who's going to get taken down after only a 2-yard gain. So 3rd and goal from the 7. You know, looking to check it down and maybe pick some and run it in, but nothing doing. San Jose State doing a really nice job as this one, well, I was going to say good job right up into there. Agunye, touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Good job by Mayo to show patience, let the play develop, and a good job by the offensive line to protect him. That was a long time between the snap and him throwing the ball. But Matthew Agunye, he's a made-up player. I have no idea how you actually say his name. The extra point is good, and we are tied at 14 in the minute 8 before the half. So Rutgers answers. So it's either been turnover or touchdown for both teams today, as this will be a touchback. First and 10, Rutgers, or excuse me, San Jose State at their own 25. Falk out of the gun. 4-man rush, and the pocket collapsing. It's a screen pass, though, and that will go for almost 15 yards. And San Jose uses their first timeout. Yes, I agree, Austin. A lot of the made-up names. A minute 2 left. San Jose State at their own 40. Good pocket again, and now Falk is going to take off. And again, I wanted to not choose somebody else. Why is it? Oh, I hate that. The AI, when it tells you where to choose, like when you press the button, it's like, I want the guy closest to the ball carrier. So a big scramble for Falk, his second scramble for a first down today. And he's going to again go up the middle, and again he's going to have himself a first down and more. Joel Falk, we're going to have to start putting a spy on this guy. has scrambled for 50 yards on this drive before the half. And here he goes again. And this time he's only going to pick up 7. Clock continuing to run. Quick pass caught down at the 5. And now San Jose State uses their last timeout. So Rutgers trying to bend but not break before the half. Falk out of the gun. And Falk again is going to scramble and throw it back in the end zone. Touchdown Spartans. Falk has been a threat with his legs, and I was not expecting that. And the Spartans march down the field in about a minute to take the lead back. Again, most of that was because we were not expecting this to be a scrambling quarterback. As there's a flag on the play, it looks like one of the Rutgers players ran right into the kicker. So this will be from the 50, the kickoff. And not surprisingly, this will be a touchback. Well, Rutgers has 3 timeouts. I mean, a big play. I mean, you need a big play to at least get in field goal range. Mayo out of the gun. Play action to Guerre. Nobody fooled. And now Mayo's just going to check it down. Agunye. Oh, his momentum carried him out of bounds. He almost turned upfield and turned that into a bigger gain. But only 10 seconds left. Man in motion. Mayo, play action. Again, finds Agunye. Agunye will get out of bounds at the 50. And Rutgers will use a timeout. But there's only 4 seconds left. They're moving the ball well, but at least give them a legit chance at a Hail Mary. Mayo out of the gun. Going deep. And it is incomplete. That's the half. So San Jose State shocking Rutgers at the end of the first half. The Spartans up 21-14. Dominating the time of possession. The yards per play is about the same. But just a shocking turn of events here so far in Piscataway. Rutgers will get the ball to start the second half. Again, the difference, both teams have turned it over. Both teams have scored a touchdown off those turnovers. As Austin Wells will take this from about the 4. Looking for, but again, I feel like the kickoff guys never block. Yeah, no, that's gonna be the second half plan on defense, Austin, is that we gotta start putting a spy on him. Handoff to Guerre. Trying to throw a stiff arm. Good tackle there. If he gets by that man right there, that's Guerre might still be running. Over 100 yards in the first half, by the way. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action now to Guerre. Looking for, finding Agunye, and he dropped it? How did he drop that? What's going on? How do you drop that? That hit him and it looked like I might have punched it out from behind. Oh, you got it. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Mayo out of the gun. Sometimes the computer's just a little wacky. And this is going to be checked down to Duff. And he's going to be short. And Rutgers is going to have to punt. So Rutgers goes 3 and out to start the half. And that is an awful start to the second half. Good cut down there, though, on the special teams coverage. I got to try and figure out which one I don't know which plays have a spy. So Falk out of the gun. San Jose State 1st and 10 at their own 33. And a handoff to the right side, which goes for a 4-yard loss. 6 and 1, Javier. Falk again out of the gun. And Falk is going to get sacked. Oh, the blitz just absolutely obliterated him. That's a 6-yard loss. First sack of the day for Rutgers. And boy, did they need that one. So 3rd and 20 now coming up. And a chance for the Rutgers defense to get off the field. Good pocket. Oh, for the time being. But then trying to escape, and Jenkins takes him. That's actually the 3rd sack of the day for Rutgers. Another 10-yard loss. Jenkins now at 9.5 sacks on the year. And boy, the Rutgers defense, you couldn't have drawn up that series any better. As Wells will take this near midfield. Wells gets a block. Already well into San Jose State territory. And oh my goodness. I mean, Rutgers, talk about a golden opportunity here. They are already, that is a 20-yard net. Already at the San Jose State 33. Handoff to Guerre. But only picks up a yard. And understandably so. San Jose State is going to try to make Mayo beat them. Mayo out of the gun. Looking for Duff. Makes the catch at the 16-yard line. First down, Rutgers. Good throw there on the little post pattern. Mayo handoff to Guerre. And he barrels his way down to the 10. And I'm sorry, that was last game they had over 100 yards. At 65 yards still so far. Pretty solid on the day. 6.5 yards a carry right now for Guerre. Mayo out of the gun. And he's going to throw it to Guerre, who doesn't usually catch a lot of balls out of the backfield. A gain of 2. Good pursuit there by the linebacker. And it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 8. And a handoff to Guerre, and he's going to be stopped short. But Rutgers going to go for it. 4th and inches. Mayo under center. And he's going to sneak it, and he's going to be... Oh, he's just going to get it. Oh, boy, that was closer than I expected. But it's 1st down and 1st and goal, Rutgers. And now Mayo calling an audible. Play action to Vinovich. Mayo hit as he threw. He had a Gunye, but he couldn't get rid of it in time. Second and goal from the 6. Mayo out of the gun. Mayo gonna lead a man. That's Trainer. Touchdown, Rutgers. Trainer just too fast, and the sophomore makes the catch on the short crosser and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Trainer's 2nd of the year. And the extra point is good. So the short field results in 7 points for the Scarlet Knights. Can the defense come up again and stop San Jose State? This will be a touchback. So the Spartans will get it at their own 25. At least so far, Austin, yeah. Good pocket, and stepping up, and down he goes. Falk could not escape that time. That's going to go as a sack for Coleman. I believe that's his 2nd sack of the year, and it's a 4-yard loss. 3 straight plays. The last 3 offensive plays that San Jose State has run have all been sacks. And now a handoff up the middle. Oh, and it's a good one. Good blocking. Rutgers not ready for it, and it turns into a 20-yard gain. Falk again now out of the gun. And quick throw is incomplete as Rutgers was sending the house. And it looked like Falk got scared. Falk saw all those red jerseys on the line, and he chucked it as quick as he could. And it ends up being incomplete. Now another handoff. Oh, he ran right by Shaw. But a good job by the corner to seal the edge. It's a 5-yard gain. Noah Shaw, the linebacker, spun inside. Quick pass caught on the slant. First down, San Jose. Falk again out of the gun. They fake the handoff. Pass caught over the middle and a broken tackle. Or a missed tackle. And just like that, San Jose State is at the Rutgers 28. And they hand it off up the middle. And again, Rutgers playing the pass. Running back tripped up and shoved out of bounds at the 3. That's a good play call there on the audible. And we go to the 4th. San Jose State driving. Tied at 21. Just goes to show you, no game is easy in college football. Falk out of the gun. Oh, no, direct snap. A direct snap touchdown. Somehow the receiver worked his way through the line. Or the backup running back Higgins. San Jose State's answer to basically the Gabe Vinovich. Flag on the play. I believe Rutgers ran into the kicker again. And this one's getting a little ugly if you're a Scarlet Knight fan. Only Higgins' second carry of the day. Somehow he snuck through the line in the direct snap. So can the Rutgers offense again answer? Handoff to Guerre. And Guerre sneaks through the line. And Guerre's got one man to beat, but he's pushed out of bounds at the San Jose State 45. 30-yard run on first down for Ed Guerre. Another handoff to Guerre. Does not get the blocking this time and only picks up 2. Ed Guerre. That big run on first down has got Rutgers in a good position. Play action to Vinovich. Looking for, and he hits his man. That's Duff. And that's a 10-yard gain. 10-yard gain and another Rutgers first down. Thank you, Jake. Mayo again out of the gun. Going to check it down to Torre, and that's another 10 yards. And another Rutgers first down. Mayo again, changing the play at the line. Quick slant to Torre. Torre breaking tackles down to the 7. And Torre's having himself a real nice day. And it'll be first and goal from the 7. Duffman, oh yeah, Rick. Oh yeah. Handoff to Guerre. Oh, and a good job on the edge there by the corner. Second and goal from the 7, 3.5 minutes to go. Rutgers needs this touchdown. Mayo out of the gun. Oh, that's a bad pass, but Duff is going to adjust and make the catch. Touchdown, Rutgers. That was a poorly thrown ball, but Duff found it and got to it. And again, with the extra point being good, we are tied once again, 28-28. So Duffman, oh yeah, helping out his quarterback. And this will be taken from the 2. And there's a flag on the play. I'm wondering who this is against. They better, Brian. A block in the back. Rutgers will accept. That will put San Jose State all the way back on their own 8-yard line. Falk out of the gun. They hand it off, and good job of the running back carrying defenders for 5 yards. He was stopped after only a 2-yard gain. Falk again. And again, they're going to hand it off. So San Jose State suddenly using the run game. I mean, I think it's a better lineup than it was last year, Brian, but I hear what you're saying. I mean, overall, it's deeper. Falk now out of the gun, running for his life. Down he goes. The 5th Rutgers sack of the day as the cornerback blitz gets home. It's a 9-yard loss. Boy, did they need that one. Isaiah Crumpler, he had the pick in the first quarter. He now has his first sack of the year as the cornerback blitz gets dialed up and gets home. 2nd and 19. Falk out of the gun. Ha-Sung Kim probably, Brian. And Falk will check it down, and his man's got room to run. And 2nd and 19 turns into 3rd and 1. Good job just getting his man on the crosser and running away from the linebacker. Man in motion, and Falk's going to keep it himself, but he's going to be short. He's going to be short. And San Jose State will have to punt after the 2-minute warning. What a stand by Rutgers defense. And this is a terrible punt. Wells will take it at about the 40. Well, now here's your ball game. This is what you want. Rutgers, a minute 53, 3 timeouts. Handoff to Guerre, who gets some blocks and is already into San Jose State territory as he crosses the century mark on the day. And now a handoff the other way to Guerre. This time he gets spun around and maybe gets half a yard. 2nd and 10 from the San Jose State 42. Mayo in the pistol. Handoff to Vinovich up the middle and picks up 5. Realistically, Rutgers needs a first down here. Mayo out of the gun. Has time. Finds Harris, the backup tight end. As Ed Guerre comes up holding his ribs on the block. And Rutgers, it'll be an injury timeout. 1st and 10 at the San Jose State 29. Handoff to Vinovich. Right up the middle he goes. And San Jose uses their first timeout now. They are in field goal range, but obviously another first down will allow Rutgers to run the clock out. Handoff to Vinovich, right up the middle. First down, Scarlet Knights. San Jose State has 1 timeout left, so Rutgers is going to have to run the ball maybe a little bit more. Ed Guerre up the middle, falls forward for about 2, maybe 3. And San Jose State uses a timeout. 2nd and 6 from the 8. I'm surprised they're not letting Guerre just walk into the end zone at this point. Handoff again to Guerre. He'll lose yardage, but Rutgers is okay with that. And be 3rd and 8 from the 10. And Rutgers letting the clock run and basically just moving a little bit more to the left is Mayo. And now Rutgers is happy to let the clock run. Just keeping an eye on it. Actually, I'm going to call a timeout with 2 seconds left. Kicking into the wind, but it's only a 25-yard field goal attempt. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And Rutgers will use one of their 3 timeouts.
Timeout, Rutgers. Number 3 on the field goal.
The kick is up. It is good. And in back-to-back weeks, Rutgers will walk it off with a game-winning field goal. Glenn Banks with the chip shot from 25. Rutgers wins 31-28. San Jose State gave him a scare. But the Scarlet Knights improved to 7-1 in a back-and-forth battle as the Spartans from San Jose gave them all they could handle. Devontae Mayo, 181 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, also a rushing touchdown. But boy, oh boy, am I happy we don't have to see Joel Falk. I thought this was going to be an easy game. First pass of the game, we picked Falk off. And then he carved us up the rest of the time. But the Rutgers offense did what they had to do to win 31-28. He was very good, Austin. Hey, and Jared Nicholson, 5-star linebacker out of the Bronx, commits to Rutgers. Randy Isaac from Atlantic City commits to Rutgers. Dean Johnson commits to Rutgers. Let's go! This running back commits to Tennessee. Screw you, everybody else, all right! I love it. 5-star recruits, let's go! Let's go. We got a whole... Oh, and this guy committed to Oregon. Womp, womp. Let's see. Now we got a whole lot of hours back to go after, I don't want to say lesser guys, but like guys who are... we'll say guys who are we're not as high on the chart, right? So let's get this guy. Let's see this guy. We can't schedule a visit yet. Can't schedule a visit yet. Visit scheduled. All right, let's see this guy. Let's schedule a visit. Come see us at Washington. Some one-on-one coaching. So visit scheduled. We can't do the hard sell yet. But, all right. I love the recruiting. This mini game is awesome, Austin. Like, it's awesome. Really, it is. All right, let's take a look at the prospects. Let's see. This kid, he's a running back? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, he's down as a running back. Let's take a look at him. Let's scout. All right, not a bust. We'll add him to the list. See if we can't get him on the board. Maybe. So we got a 5-star recruit. Very happy about that. This guy, did we scout him? We might have scouted him. No, we didn't. I'm surprised. I didn't realize. Maybe he just, I don't know. Another 5-star recruit. Yeah, okay, come on. Let's see him again on Rutgers. Get him on the Rutgers train. Let's go. Like, I usually go after every 5-star. So. What's this guy? Is this like a receiver, maybe? We got him already targeted. We got some guards who were targeted. I mean, we could always go after... Oh, yeah, let's go after another guard. Oh, a decommit maybe? Yeah, maybe, Austin. Yeah. Oh, he's a bust. Boo. Get off my board. Boo. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Let's see. We already got... What did I just add to the board? Oh, he's a center? We'll take a look at him. And he's a bust. So there we go. We don't need to worry about this guy anymore. All right. I feel like we already scouted this guy and he was a bust. Ben Hess. Yeah, he was a bust. So we kept him off the board. I don't know. I don't know how to update. What are you talking about? Update MLB trade. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Ronald Wade. What am I? Let me look again at my board. Yeah, maybe we can. Jeremiah Hartman, maybe another elusive back. He's a true running back. Let's see what this guy looks like. We'll scout him. We'll offer a scholarship. All right, let's see. We'll add this guy. Let's see. Let's see. We can maybe look at this guy because we had the other right end say no. He committed. Randy Isaac committed. Actually, probably use another the left end maybe. Sanzembaka. Well, we can always convert him. Let's give him a scout. Greg Cadet. Not a bust. All right. We'll send the house. I mean, I still simulcast on both, Austin. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to probably just be Twitch if TikTok has the plug pulled. So, again, my Twitch is Ray Carsillo. It's the same as on TikTok. Go follow me over there and turn on your notifications and whatnot. So, then let's see. We already had some corners commit. He's still talking to us. Love to get both. Right? Let's see. Yeah, Austin, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, this guy, I have a feeling like some of these guys who are higher than what I've yeah, oh, no. Well, we'll start scouting him. That's the last of our hours for the week. So, we'll see what happens. But this should be a good one. Well, hopefully, I mean, Northwestern versus Rutgers, a Big Ten battle, and hopefully a chance for us to start putting some, put some pressure. So we're third in the nation right now, number 25 overall. In the conference, we are solidly in the driver's seat at second place. But Ohio State, who's in third, we play them the last week of the regular season. So, but we can't look that far ahead. Northwestern at Rutgers. Here we go. Again, on paper, we're much better. We're 6 points better than they are. But we'll see what happens. And hey, Sayaki Yolito is back. You saw him there walking through the tunnel. Rutgers thrilled to have their linebacker back. Missed again the last 6 weeks with a partially torn bicep. 6 or 7 weeks, something like that. Scarlet Knights looking to continue to improve. Again, that one loss came to Michigan. A heartbreaker at the last minute. And now the last 2 weeks, Rutgers has been getting up at the skin of their teeth. Walk-off field goals in back-to-back weeks. Good coverage downfield. Northwestern will start at their own 19. As Stefan Lanier, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Yeah, he's back, Rick. He's back. Lanier out of the shotgun. They hand it off, and he goes nowhere. Noah Shaw, rarely lining up at the defensive tackle position, makes the tackle for a 2-yard loss. Alito, though, you see there, he is back behind Peterson. And the pass is caught. Good tackle by Oh, no, he dropped it. MJ Johnson popped it out. He hit him hard. And that was the running back, I believe, Alonzo Otis, the senior from the great state of Ohio. Lanier out of the gun, 3rd and 12. SHI Stadium already rocking here in Piscataway. And the screen is set up, and it goes nowhere. Rutgers ready for it. It actually goes for maybe a half-yard loss. And there he is, Sayaki Alito with the tackle. Welcome back, big fella. So Northwestern goes 3 and out on their opening possession. And the punter will send it to Austin Wells. And not a great kick and a good return. And Rutgers is already at Northwestern's 45-yard line. Keep an eye on Callan Campbell, the left end for Northwestern. He is a playmaker. So you know what Rutgers is going to do? We're going to run away from him. There's Ed Gear. Gear gets a block. and picks up 7, maybe 8, but there's a flag on the play, and it looks like Torre, the receiver, is going to get called for holding. So it'll be 1st and 13. That was unnecessary. That was well past the line of scrimmage. So back to the 48. It's a 3-yard loss for the penalty, but they're going to give it to Guerre, and he'll pick up 10 again. And 2nd and 3 coming up. Guerre over 800 yards rushing on the year, averaging over 100 a game. Play action to him this time. And a little flip to the fullback, which will go for 4 and a first down. Excuse me, that's actually the backup tight end, Clyde Harris, coming out of the fullback position. And now Mayo back to pass, and Mayo is going to scramble, and it's going to go as a sack. He lost 2 yards. He tried to get out of the pressure, but there he is, Callan Campbell. That's his 5th sack of the year. Mayo tried to audible out of it, didn't like the look that Northwestern shifted to, and then tried to scramble. And now Guerre is going to get wrapped up, and that's a 3-yard loss. Rutgers going the wrong way. So now Mayo out of the gun. 3rd and 15 at the Northwestern 49. Looking for Torre, who is going to drop it. And Rutgers not going to punt. They're in that no man's land at the 39-yard line. But they're going to need something deep if they're going to or they're going to convert this one. And looking for Torre, and it's picked off. And it's, well, kind of a punt. Oh, but a missed tackle. Well, and it ends up being a Northwestern will get it back at their own 36. Kind of just chucked it up there into double coverage. And it ended up being kind of like a punt. So, neither team looking good on their first possessions. Lanier now out of the shotgun for Northwestern. 4-man rush for Rutgers. Pocket collapsing, and Lanier hit as the ball goes flying out of bounds. Jasir Peterson with the pressure. And 2nd and 10 coming up. Lanier out of the gun. Man in motion. They hand it off to the right side. And there's Yolito shedding the tackle. And tackling Otis, or shedding the block, I should say. And that's only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 9 coming up. Lanier again out of the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. And it looks like they're setting up the screen again. And again, going nowhere is Otis. And again, that's part of the reason why I also didn't mind going for it on 4th down either. Northwestern not known for their offense, and they again go 3 and out. This time a little bit of a better punt. Wells will take it at about the 12, or the 18, and gets it up to the 30. And we'll see what Rutgers does here. Audible at the line by Mayo. Everybody shifting. Mayo out of the gun. Play action to Guerre, and a good throw downfield. Joey Traynor slips a tackle, and it's a 32-yard gain for the sophomore. And a big first down for the Scarlet Knights. Mayo out of the gun. Looking for Guerre, has him on the run, gets a block, and Guerre will be out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Again, rare catch for Guerre, but he will take it. It's only his 5th catch of the year. But boy, oh boy, when you're that wide open, you take it. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for, and he finds a man. That's Duffman down to the 6. Duffman, oh yeah. So Mayo and the Rutgers offense picking apart Northwestern here a little bit. And now quick pass to Agunye. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They were playing way off of him for some reason here at the 6. Mayo saw it. Quick pass to Agunye. Touchdown, Rutgers. And boy, you could not have drawn that up better if you were the Scarlet Knights for your second possession of the game. 4 plays, 71 yards, only about a minute time of possession, and a touchdown. As now Banks will boot this to about the 1. And again, good coverage downfield by the Scarlet Knights. Northwestern will start at their own 17-yard line. Lanier out of the gun. They hand it off. Good blocking. Not even a hold there, but nothing called. And a big run on first down for Ja'Cory McFarland. So a 20-yard gain on first down. Oh, they fake it. QB option. QB read. And it's a gain of 8 for Lanier, the sophomore. He did a good job of fooling Jenkins there. And then he could not contain him. Pocket collapsing. Lanier on the run. It's picked off. Bad throw on the run. And now breaking a tackle, and there he goes. There goes White Jr., Antonio White Jr. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A 62-yard pick 6. Antonio White Jr. cut the route underneath, broke a tackle, and then he was off to the races. He was so fast, I almost ran out of bounds. I wasn't expecting the speed boost, but breaks a tackle, and then he's gone. This is what we expected from Rutgers. And the extra point, oof, almost blocked, but it is good. 14-0 Scarlet Knights. He's very fast, Rick. You saw that speed boost? Went boom, and I was like, what? Where did that come from? Antonio White Jr., that's his second interception of the year. His first touchdown. And a broken tackle, but does not get much else does Northeastern on that one. Boy, oh boy. And suddenly it is 14-0 Scarlet Knights. Lanier out of the gun. And they fake the handoff. And it's almost picked off of the deflection. Lanier got hit as he threw. And Rutgers has been in his face all day long. Juwan Jenkins is just demolishing the right tackle. Again, man in his face. Will get the pass away, though. It's a gain of 7 to the running back, Otis. So 3rd and 3 coming up for Northwestern. Lanier out of the gun. 4 receivers set. Rutgers sends 4. Pocket collapsing. Check down to the right side. And another big hit for the Scarlet Knights. It's a 2-yard loss. Ed Skaggs, the strong safety, who has really been developing into a nice player. Did not have a good freshman year, but his sophomore year has been much more stable. As this will be taken at the 40 by Austin Wells, who's caught from behind after an 8-yard gain on the return. And Rutgers is just dominating this first quarter right now. Handoff to Guerre. Picks up only a yard, and that will be the end of the first. At the end of one quarter play here at SHI Stadium in Piscataway, it's 14-0 Scarlet Knights. You look at that. Rutgers surprisingly not running the ball very well. But via turnovers, defense, and just enough good plays by Devontae Mayo. Mayo out of the gun now. Looking for Torrey on the quick slant. Has him for a first down. Torrey makes the catch for 14 yards. Now Mayo again out of the gun. Handoff to Guerre. And picks up 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up from the 32. Rutgers now out of the pistol. Hand off to Vinovich. Vinovich up the middle, picks up another 5, maybe 6. And it's another Rutgers first down. Mayo again out of the pistol. Play action to Vinovich. He's going to check it down to the fullback. And Selzner has maybe 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up for the Scarlet Knights at the Northwestern 23. Handoff to Guerre. He's got plenty of blockers. And there goes Guerre. Ed Guerre. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. From 23 yards out, Guerre bounces it to the outside. He's off to the races. And the route is on. Yeah, Mason 4-1-1 in their last 6. They're playing better. They dug themselves a heck of a hole, though, as the extra point is good, and it's 21-0 Rutgers. You got another big test tonight against the Avalanche. But, hey, you beat the Vegas Golden Knights 2-1. You'll take that every time. Even though it was an ugly game. So, yeah, Rick, so far first half dominations. The return is taken back to about the 16. Lanier out of the gun. And a little end around, little trickery. But Rutgers not fooled. It's a 2-yard loss. Good job sealing the edge. Ed Skaggs again. His 2nd tackle for loss on the day. Skaggs not fooled. Well, Mason will be back with them when we're done with college football at the end of the week. Lanier out of the gun. I mean, I did a bunch of them a couple of weeks ago. And I didn't do no streams because of the fire. So that's a catch for a gain of 6. Yeah, if only it was that easy, Mason. Lanier out of the gun. 4 receiver set. 3rd and 4 for Northwestern coming up. Pocket collapsing, and Lanier is picked off. Oh, he ripped it right out of the receiver's hands. Oh, what a pick there. That's DK Gilly. The safety with his 2nd pick of the year. And Lanier turns it over again. Yeah, Rick. Take care, Mason. Have a good one, buddy. DK Gilly, the junior from Florida. Mayo under center. Quick pass to Joey Traynor, who makes the catch for a gain of 8. Nice little quick slant there. Mayo back under center. Handoff to Guerre. Again, Guerre's got some good blockers and is down to about the, we'll see the 18-yard line as he crosses the 50-yard mark for the day. So the running game's starting to catch up to the passing game now, and that's the way Rutgers likes it. Another handoff to Guerre. Guerre trying to outrun the defender, but can't, and does gain 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. And another handoff to Guerre, and another Rutgers first down. So down to the 6 as Vinovich comes in now, goal line specialist. Handoff to Vinovich, he'll pick up 2, and 2nd and 4 coming up. 2nd and goal from the 4. Mayo out of the gun. And Mayo's just going to try and take it himself. Took it a little too late. Does pick up a pair. Mayo a little slow to get up as we hit the 2-minute warning. If I took off a split second sooner, I would have made it. So 3rd and goal from the 2. Handoff to Vinovich. And they're saying he's in. He's in. I thought he got stopped. I thought he was in. Then I thought he got stopped. But now he is actually in. Gabe Vinovich with the touchdown. From 2 yards out, the extra point is good, and it's 28-0 Rutgers. as they again take advantage of the turnover and the short field. And Banks will now boot this one about 3 yards deep, and they're going to take it out. Northwestern, I guess, nothing to lose. Oh, and what a tackle there by the 5th wide receiver, Fuse. And Northwestern, remember, Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Lanier out of the gun. Checks it down underneath. It's a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. Again, Rutgers just absolutely demolishing this offensive line. And that's going to be picked off again. Oh my goodness. And we are going to have our second pick 6 of the day. Kaj Sanders. 32 yards back to the house. And Rutgers is running up the score now. The senior with the pick 6. The extra point is good. 3rd pick of the day for Lanier. At what point do you go to the backup? At what point do you say, son, you've had enough? As this will be booted again 2 or 3 yards deep. And again, Northwestern will take it out. And again, it's deja vu all over again. Another tackle by Fuse on special teams. I mean, I get he's a sophomore, as that one's going to be dropped. Good tackle, good punch out by Sayaki Alito. But again, at what point do you just say you've had enough, Lanier? We're going to the backup, maybe halftime, if you don't do anything here. And they just get the screen away. Good block on Skaggs. It's a gain of 8, and Northwestern uses a timeout. Third and 2 for the Wildcats coming up. And Lanier's going to take off and take it himself, and he's got room to run. Skaggs took a bad angle. And the biggest play of the day is for the legs of Stephon Lanier as he scrambles for 28. Empty backfield now, 2 tight ends set. Lanier out of the gun. Pocket collapsing. It is he throws, but he gets it away, and that's going to be a 10, maybe 11-yard gain. And Northwestern finally putting together a drive. Pass caught over the middle, but it's only a 2-yard gain. Good tackle there by M.J. Johnson, the linebacker. He wrapped him up and spun him to the ground fast. And now running for his life, and down goes Lanier. Jenkins caught up to him. It's a 12-yard loss back to midfield. And now they're just going to hand it off. And a nice run up the middle, picks up 10. And Northwestern is indeed, they're gonna let the clock, I think, run out on the half. And Rutgers is okay with that as well. No, they're going to punt it away, actually. But the clock will run out with the ball in the air. But that's all right. Rutgers okay with that. Up 35-0 at the half. And really, since that first possession of the game, Northwestern's defense hasn't done anything. And their offense has done nothing all day long. 2 defensive touchdowns, a touchdown catch by Agunye, and a touchdown run by Vinovich and Guerre apiece, as this is taken up to the 21 for Rutgers. And the 1st and 10 at their own 21. Mayo, a handoff to Guerre, who cuts it back a couple of times, zigzagging his way upfield, and it's a gain of 11 and another first down. Gear now 72 yards rushing on the day, averaging 8 yards a carry. Another handoff to him, and he runs off tackle for 7. Mayo under center, changing the play. He's just going to drop it off to a Gunye, who will pick up about 2.5. A little quick check down there. Good job disguising the defense there by Northwestern. And now taking it forward for a yard, maybe 2. Mayo does it himself. First and 10 now at their own 43. Guerre will hand off to, Mayo will hand off to Guerre. And there goes Guerre. Another big run, another first down. 18 yards for Ed Guerre. Another handoff to Guerre, and he'll pick up 2. So close to that 100-yard mark. And now Mayo play action. And Mayo's just going to take it himself. Mayo got all day and will slide down at the 20. And now Mayo will hand off again to Guerre. Guerre up the middle will pick up 10 and is at 109 yards on the day. Gosh, he is having a phenomenal year. He's about 30 yards away from 1,000 already on the year. Another handoff to Guerre. This time he goes nowhere and loses 2 yards. Cesar Guillermo, the defensive tackle. Nice play there. Second and goal from the 12. Mayo out of the gun. Hit as he throws, but he does find Trainer for 7, down to the 5. Mayo again out of the gun. Mayo hit as he throws. It will be incomplete. And Northwestern finally makes a stop. Banks on for the kick. It is good. A chip shot field goal from 22. So Northwestern does finally force Rutgers to, they keep him out of the end zone. Excuse me, I said 34. It's 38-0. Oh, what a tackle there by M.J. Johnson on special teams coverage. Double leg takedown. Love to see it. So it's 38-0 Rutgers. Rainier out of the gun. They hand it off. Good blocking, but it only picks up 4. Alonzo Otis, only his 4th carry of the day, now up to 13 yards. And this one is going to be, oh, what a diving grab by the receiver there. The tight end dives for it. Again, not a great throw by Lanier, but they get the conversion. And now first and 10 at their own 40. And again, a handoff to Otis. And he picks up 3. Lanier out of the gun. 2 receiver set. And they fake the handoff. Pocket collapsing, and Lanier just throws it away. He's tired of being hit. That play was busted from the beginning. Now Lanier again out of the gun. 4-man rush. Check down, and oh, they're going to give him the first down. They're going to say he got to the 50. That was close. I didn't know if he got there, but they're going to give it to him. The tight end picks up 7 and just enough to move the chains. Oh, my goodness, and no chance there for Otis. Jasir Peterson just blew off his block and destroyed Otis in the backfield. That's a 3-yard loss. Lanier again out of the gun. Man in motion. And up the middle, and again going nowhere is the running back. They're going to say he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 13 coming up now for Northwestern at their own 47. Less than a minute in the third. And hit as he throws. Nice job. Good job setting up the screen. But Rutgers sniffed it out. It's only a 6-yard gain. And Northwestern will again punt. Nguyen, the punter, sends it to about the 10, and Wells will be pushed out of bounds right there. So again, Rutgers gives up some field position, but nothing else. Handoff to Guerre, following his blockers nicely, picks up 7. And now Rutgers happy to let the clock run down here on the 3rd. Their job now is to just get out of this game healthy. Get ready for that big game against Washington next week. So at the end of 3 quarters here in Piscataway, it's 38-0 Scarlet Knights. Second and 3 from their own 17. Handoff to Guerre. Good blocking, but only picks up about 4. But that will move the chains. As now again, Rutgers happy to let the clock run. And oh, big blocks there downfield. And Guerre picks up 12. Guerre needs about 5 yards to break the 1,000-yard mark. Mayo under center, changing the play. Quick slant. Oh, and it's picked off. Oh, good job there. I thought that was a good job with the zone there. I was expecting him to drop more straight back. Max Abel, the sophomore, though, jumps the quick slant pattern, makes the pick. Well, and that's sometimes the problem with a freshman quarterback. Thinking he's going to get cute. He's going to take advantage of the man coverage. And the cornerback kind of surprised him there. So best starting field position of the day for Northwestern. And Lanier's going to be sacked for a 13-yard loss. Again, Northwestern going in the wrong direction. Jawan Jenkins, his 31st career sack. And I believe he now has 12 on the year. And it is actually, it's not Lanier, it is the backup quarterback now for Northwestern. And it's checked down, it's a 4-yard loss. Third and 27 coming up for Northwestern. The backup, who I'm not sure who it is out of the gun. Empty backfield. Rutgers sends 4, and it's going to be picked off. Back the other way it goes. 3rd pick of the day for the Rutgers defense. And that's Levy with the pick. So it doesn't matter who's under center. Same result. 1st and 10 back at their own 41. Handoff to Guerre. And obviously, oh, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! Ed Guerre, only his 3rd fumble loss of his career, his 2nd of the year. I mean, Northwestern was coming with the house. They were playing the run the whole way. James Nix with the recovery. Or the forced fumble. And now it's just getting sloppy. Right? It's just getting to be like, whatever. Pass to the flat. Caught by the tight end. Johnson the tackle. Only a 2-yard gain. And a quick pass almost intercepted by Jenkins. That screen pass never had a chance. And the backup is going to take off, and he's going to get the first down himself. Ryan Bowe is the name of the backup. He's a junior from Indiana. And Bowe, nice little pitch and catch, gain of 7. Bowe out of the gun. 2nd and 3. Handoff. Now Rutgers, you're just playing for like maybe try and stop the shutout or something, but everybody's taking their foot off the gas. Bowe out of the gun. Pass overthrown, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Taj Sanders, the senior safety, was in the area. 2nd and goal coming up. And check down. Good tackle. Gain of 2. 3rd and goal from the 4. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Bowe, 3 running back, 2 receiver set. Running for his life, hit as he throws it away. And at this point, Northwestern is just going to try to break up the shutout. This will be a 22-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up and good, so a moral victory for Northwestern. As they'll kick it away. Nguyen, the punter. Wells will take it from about the 2. Brings it up to the 20. It's just, yeah, Rick, it's just cruise control at this point. First and 10 from the 20. Oh, and hey, the fullback's going to get in the action. Selzer for 6. And again, give it to the big fella. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, has a first down. Gil Selzner, the freshman. And Northwestern is not taking their timeouts. So we'll just take a knee here with Mayo, and that will end it. And now the clock will run down on this one. Rutgers dominated in every facet. They'll win 38-3 as they will now welcome the Washington Huskies to Piscataway next week. But a 5-touchdown win for the Scarlet Knights. Ed Guerre, 129 yards and a touchdown. Of course, did have that fumble, but we'll forget about that. Two defensive touchdowns for Rutgers. Just an unbelievable outing for the Scarlet Knights. Northwestern drops to 1-7. Rutgers improves to 8-1, 5-1 in the conference. Boy, and we needed a laugher. Ooh, Rashard Strange out of Kentucky, 5-star tight end recruit. Eric Cordero, the center out of Arizona. Kiki Urban out of the cornerback out of South Carolina. People starting to commit to Rutgers. That's what I'm talking about. It's already a good class. Love to see it. All right, I'm going to run a commercial. And then we're going to take on the Huskies and what should number 2 Rutgers versus number 8 Washington. Your game of the week coming up after this break. All right, starting the recruiting process. All right, starting the recruiting process as we go in for the hard sell here on Kenoy. He likes the to the house package. All right, we're going to offer him a scholarship. We're going to send the house. So, very good draft class so far, or recruiting class, I should say, so far. All right, we got ourselves a 4-star center, 4-star right end. We got 2 5-stars, linebacker and tight end. Let's see. Let's see what this guy's all about. He's a bust. Get out of here. Now let's take a look at this kid. Oh, he's a gem. All right, let's offer him a scholarship, and let's throw some hours his way. We're in the top 5, so we have a little bit of time. Yeah, he's from Ohio. He's probably going to go Cincinnati, but we'll throw hours at him. We'll see if we can't maybe make a run at him, but probably too little too late. Didn't get in on him earlier, so And that happens. So we know he's a bust. We know not needed. Hess is a bust. Let's take a look at this guy, this tackle. See if we can't sneak in here at the last minute. Probably too little, too late. Again, probably somebody who we should probably gotten going after earlier, but tackle not as deep a position this year. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what's this game. Ernie Norden. Let's take a look at Ernie. A little early in the process. All right, let's try and get Ernie on board with Rutgers. We'll see what happens. Virginia, Texas. Yeah, probably not going to get a lot of these guys at this point, but still so far a very good recruiting class. So, all right. In the top 25, we're number 2 overall. Conference standings. Still number 2 overall, but Washington will probably jump into that 2 spot if they knock us off this week. Next couple, we got 2 big games in the next 3 weeks. Right? I mean, 3 in a row. Washington, then our rivalry game with Maryland, who are having a terrible year, but you can never count out a rival. And then Ohio State, who are also nipping at our heels, and we'll want some revenge because I think last year we knocked them off in the playoff before we got knocked off in the next round. They knocked us. I can't remember. I remember facing them in the playoff. I don't remember what happened. But anyway, Washington versus Rutgers in Piscataway. Big Big Ten matchup. Relatively even match. Washington has the edge. But you can overcome a point overall, right? You can even overcome a couple of points, but you're going to have to play a clean game, make some plays. We'll see what happens as we head down the stretch. This is only the second. I think this is the second or third time I've played Washington. I beat them for sure the first time we played. Well, I'm either 1-0 or 2-0 against them in my coaching career, but we'll see what happens here. So the Washington Huskies, most of the time I had to go to Washington. Actually, I think I'm 2-0. And yeah, I think both times I had to go to Washington. So they're finally coming to New Jersey. And Washington will receive and Glenn Banks kicks it away to about the goal line. And good coverage on the kick return. Washington will start at only their own 13 as DeMond Williams Jr., the senior from the great state of Arizona, having himself a nice year. And comes out of the shotgun. 3-receiver set. Quick pass to the left side. Good tackle, though, by Antonio White Jr. Gain of only 3. Again, out of the gun. 3-receiver set. Running back to the right this time of the quarterback. Pocket collapsing. And now just going to chuck it away. So, looking for Rashid Williams, the receiver there. So empty backfield. Trips to the right side for Washington. Shotgun formation, 4-man rush for Rutgers. Good pocket, good throw, good... No, he dropped it. Wow. Antonio White punches it out, but that looked like that was going to be a first down for Washington, but the receiver dropped it, and they go 3 and out instead. As well as we'll call for the fair catch at the 43-yard line. So here comes Rutgers offense for the first time today. Torre, you see there, 20 catches, 288 yards. Again, you're not going to have in the Rutgers offense, you're not going to have, all-pro first-team receivers. Handoff to Gear. Rutgers is a run-first team. So that's a gain of 4. Gear, 1 yard away from 1,000 yards now on the year. And a handoff and a stiff arm, but he goes nowhere, loses a yard. Man, I tell you, they are, for whatever reason, they do not want me to cross the 1,000-yard mark. It always seems I lose a yard. Mayo back under center. Play action to Guerre. And Mayo will drop it off. It's only a 1-yard gain. And Rutgers will punt. So Rutgers does not do the job on offense. Short kick. It's about a 36-yard net, no return. Washington will start at their own 17. And now out of the gun is Washington again. So both teams go 3 and out on their opening possession. Pass check down underneath. It's a gain of 9. And 2nd and inches coming up. Again, shotgun formation, man in motion. Rutgers blitzes. It's an end around. And it goes. Now they're going to give him a yard. They're going to give him just enough forward progress to move the chains. And it's first down, Washington. Just enough. That really went nowhere, but they gave him about half a yard. Out of the gun again. 3 receivers set. Quick pass in. Almost picked off. The receiver, Williams, ripped it away. Or excuse me, Williams is the quarterback. There's also the Williams receiver. Ripped it away from Antonio White for a 5-yard gain. Now a 2 tight end set for Washington. Williams under center. Oh, they faked the play action, worked for a bit, and making the catch, keeping 1 foot in bounds. Yeah, he kept 1 foot in. First down, Washington. And his other foot was still in the air. And a handoff up the middle, gains only a yard. Tough to run into the teeth of this defense. And 2nd and 9 coming up. Washington at their own 46. And a delayed handoff. Ooh, and it worked. It just got by the rush there, and it's a gain of 8. 3rd and 1 now from the Rutgers 46. Shotgun formation, 3 tight end jumbo package. They hand it off, and the running back goes nowhere. Rutgers sends the house, and it works. It's a 2-yard loss. There were 3 red jerseys around him, so Washington, the drive stalls around midfield. And the punt will go out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. So we got ourselves a ball game here. Both defenses thus far up to the task. Handoff to Guerre. Guerre gets a block, and Guerre's going to bounce it outside. Well, he's going to be well over 1,000 yards now. 20 yards for Guerre and a first down, Scarlet Knights. There it is, 1,020 rushing yards this year. Nicely done for Ed Guerre. Good for him. Up to the Rutgers 41, and now a handoff again to Guerre. He picks up 5. Second and 5 now from the Rutgers 46. Mayo out of the gun. Only his second pass attempt of the day, and that's not a good one. It's going to be picked off. He was looking right at him. He will catch him down at the 5, but a terrible mistake. Great coverage by Washington, and Mayo says it's on me. That was a terrible, terrible mistake there by the freshman quarterback. He's good for a pick a game, and you hope that's the only one he has. 2 tight end set, handoff goes nowhere, 2-yard loss. Skaggs on the, or Yolito, excuse me, on the blitz, makes the play. So 2nd and goal now from the 7. Good pocket, good catch, touchdown Huskies. Just crossing the goal line was the tight end, so the turnover turns into a touchdown. Always just good for team to make one misread a game. I always just can't, ugh. The extra point is good. The Huskies take advantage of the turnover. And now Rutgers has to respond. It's not even that it was the turnover, it was the return, as this kick will be taken from about the 3 up to about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 21. Mayo out of the gun. Trainer in motion. And a quick little pass to Joey Trainer. Picks up 7. And that's the thing, is now you want to just try and make sure you get your running back into a rhythm a little bit, or quarterback, excuse me, into a rhythm. Keep Washington honest. Guerre running away from a would-be tackler, still only picks up a yard, however. 3rd and 2 coming up. Another handoff to Guerre, and again, oh, he broke a tackle. Oh my goodness, he would have been stopped in the backfield if he didn't do that. And that moves the ball to the 33-yard line. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for and finding Joey Trainer, room to run. Gets a block downfield and picks up 17. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for and finding Torrey, the senior. He'll pick up 6 on the little crossing pattern. Now Mayo changing the play again. Out of the gun. Finds Joey Trainer. Joey Trainer again with a 1st down. Rutgers going to try to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Mayo again out of the gun. Does so. Checks it down to Harris, the backup tight end. And he'll pick up 9, and that is the end of the 1st quarter. Rutgers driving, but because of the pick, down by 7 here against Washington. Yeah, I mean, that's really the difference. Like, Washington's offense was doing nothing against us. But a turnover, always a killer. 2nd and 1 from the 26 for the Scarlet Knights. Mayo out of the gun. Handoff to Guerre, and he's going to get spun down for a loss at the 29. That is a 3-yard loss on the play. And just great penetration here by Washington's defense. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for and finding Harris. The blitz did not get home. And the backup tight end Harris has a 1st down to just shy of the 11. Or just beyond the 11, actually. So Mayo's only incompletion of the day was that pick so far. Having himself a nice drive here. Again, out of the gun. Checks it down to Torrey. He only picks up 3. What's up, Chris? How's it going? 2nd and 7 from the 7.5. Rutgers can get down to about the half-yard line and technically get a fresh set of downs. Handoff to Guerre, and he is close. He's down to the 1. Hanging in there, Chris. 3rd and inches at the 1. And diving forward, touchdown, Mayo. So Devontae Mayo takes it himself on the QB sneak. The extra point is good, and we are tied at 7. So Rutgers answers with an 80-yard, 12-play, 2.5-minute drive after Washington took advantage of the interception deep in Rutgers territory to get their touchdown. This taken from a yard deep. Good coverage downfield. Washington starts at their own 12. So, without getting 1st and goal because of a pick, let's see what Washington can do on offense now. Williams out of the gun. Handoff. Ooh, good cutback by the running back. He'll pick up 10, and that will move the chains. 2 tight end set now for the Huskies. Quarterback hit as he throws, checks it down. It's a 1-yard loss. Good job in coverage there by Noah Shaw. Shaw primarily used as a pass rusher, but went into coverage on that one, and it worked out. Trips to the left side for Washington. Handoff. Oh, good block on Shaw. That might have been I thought it was a hold, but nothing was called, so it goes as a good block. Just out of the reach of Shaw, the linebacker there on the edge. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 34. And a little end around. Oh, and the speed of the receiver is going to turn this in from a 1-yard loss into a 9-yard gain as he outruns the pressure. Jenkins did not seal the edge there. Another handoff, and this goes nowhere. That's no gain. MJ Johnson with the tackle. Shotgun formation for the Huskies. 3rd and 1 at their own 43. And a little option play, and he's not going to get it. The running back actually went out of bounds. It's a 3-yard loss. Terrible job by the running back of knowing where he was on the field. And Rutgers gives up a little field position, but nothing else, as Wells will take this kick at the 20 and bring it back to the 25. Remember, Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Mayo changing the play at the line. Quick slant to Torre, who makes the catch, 9-yard gain. Mayo back under center. Handoff to Guerre. He's got room to run. Carrying Huskies to midfield. Ed Guerre. That's with 2 Ds. He's a dummy. Yeah. Handoff again to Guerre. Only a gain of 2 on that one as we hit the 2-minute warning. Rutgers at the Washington 49 now. Mayo under center. Play action to Guerre. And Mayo's going to take it himself and stays in bounds. Mayo does a little Patrick Mahomes, fakes going out, instead stays in to pick up the 1st down and then goes out of bounds. A gain of 11. Handoff to Guerre up the middle. He'll pick up 5. Mayo out of the gun. Hit as he threw. He had a man deep. But unfortunately did not. And the pressure got in his face. Could not make a great throw. Mayo again out of the gun. Bad throw, but this time a good catch by Duff. It'll be 4th and inches, and Washington uses a timeout. And Rutgers going to go for it. 4th and inches from the 28. They specialize in that with Mayo. And he'll take it himself and dive forward for 1.5 yards, and he'll move the chains. Mayo out of the pistol now. Handoff to Vinovich. Picking his way through the line, picks up 4. Second and 6 from the 22, about a minute left in the half. Again, Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Mayo out of the gun, play action to Guerre. Looking for, has a man, that's Torre, down to the 4. Good throw there by Mayo. 1st and goal now at the 4. Mayo again out of the gun, play action to Guerre. And Mayo's going to take it himself for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. I don't know, Chris, do you know anybody who works at one of the networks? Devontae Mayo, his second rushing touchdown of the day from 4 yards out. The extra point is good. And Rutgers has answered with 14 straight. They're up 14-7 with 43 seconds left in the first half. Kick to the goal line. And good coverage downfield again. Washington will start at their own 17. They still have 2 timeouts. 40 seconds to go in the half. Williams Jr. out of the shotgun. Trips to the left side. 4-man rush for Rutgers. Good pocket. Good throw in the zone. That's going to be a 25, almost 30-yard gain. And now Washington uses their second timeout. Trying to quickly march down the field and maybe tie it up. Williams again out of the gun. 3-man rush for Rutgers. Pass caught over the middle. Well, now Washington has no timeouts left. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here. They're at the Rutgers 43 with 30 seconds to go. A tackle in bounds. Well, would not be good. Pass caught over the middle. That'll move the chains. Once the ball is set, the clock will start again. 20 seconds left in the half. Pocket collapsing, and Williams throws it away. So 2nd and 10 from the Rutgers 27. Washington is in field goal range. 5 receivers set. Empty backfield for the Huskies. 4-man rush for Rutgers. Pocket collapsing, and Williams is going to try and take it himself. He's going to get hit as he throws it away. He almost crossed the line of scrimmage. And now Washington will, with 10 seconds left, they'll settle for the field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good. Not the best kick in the world, but it works. So Washington does get points before the half ends. Good job by the Rutgers defense to bend but not break. The kick is a short one. Wells takes it from about the 5. Ooh, almost broke a tackle. Brings it back up to the 24. First and 10 at their own 24. Too far for a Hail Mary. And play action. And they're just going to check it down to a Gunye. Get him in the stat sheet as he hadn't had a catch in the first half. A little stat patter there for 4 yards, but we go to the half. Rutgers up by 4. Again, really, if it wasn't for that turnover, Washington would not be in this game right now. It'd be, well, maybe 14 or maybe even 17 or 21 to 3. But that interception set them up at the goal line. Then Rutgers answered with 14 unanswered. Washington put together a nice quick drive at the end of the half to get a field goal. But a chance now for Rutgers maybe to take control of this game a little as they get the ball to start the second half. 14-10 Scarlet Knights. Number 2 Rutgers, number 8 Washington. The kick is taken from about the 2 and up to the 20, and that is where the Scarlet Knights will start. Ed Guerre crossed the millennium mark in rushing yards today as this is handed off to him. Looking for a block. Picks up 9. Now has 70 yards on the day. Has over 1,050 yards on the year. And another handoff to Guerre. Up the middle. That'll move the chains. Gain of 5. And this is Rutgers football. Run the ball until you have to pass it. Handoff to Guerre. Picks up 3, and they might have to pass it now. I mean, to be fair, Mayo, again, his only incompletion today was the pick. He's having a good day. Running and throwing the ball. Mayo out of the gun. The freshman doing a nice job. He's going to check it down to Guerre in the air. Or excuse me, that's Devin Roche. My apologies. Devin Roche coming in there. And 3rd and 1 coming up. Hand off to Guerre up the middle, back in there, and he'll get it to the 50. First and 10, right at midfield for the Scarlet Knights. Mayo again out of the gun. Looking for the man on the crosser, has Trainer, who will pick up 5, maybe 6. And 2nd and 4 coming up. From the Washington 44. Vinovich in there for Guerre, give him a spell. Picks up 6. And that will move the chains again. Another handoff to Vinovich. To the right side and pushed down at the 32-yard line. Again, picks up 6. I mean, you'll take that every play. 6-yard run, 6-yard run, 6-yard run. Absolutely. Another handoff to Vinovich. Edge gets sealed, and he'll pick up another first down. This one goes for 7 yards. And now Devin Roche comes in the game, the 3rd-string running back. Only has 1 carry on the whole year, but he's going to get 1 here, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. Now Vinovich back in the game. And a handoff to him to the right side. And he'll pick up, about 3. Third and 3 from the 18. Mayo back to pass. Man in motion. Out of the gun. Looking for, and he finds a man. That's Duffman. Down to the 8-yard line, and that will move the chains. 2nd catch of the day for KJ Duff. And there you go. Rutgers converts when they need to. Oh, and the backup Surace is in there, giving Mayo a break. They hand it off. He just hands it off to the Guerre anyway. And picks up 2. Because I had the wrong package in there. Whoop. Second and goal from the 6. A long opening drive to start this. Long drive to start the second half for Rutgers. Mayo out of the gun. And Mayo breaks a tackle, running for his life. Has a man wide open, back of the end zone. It's a Gunye. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Mayo had a man in his face. He shook him off, and then Gunye was just standing there, wide open in the corner of the end zone. The extra point is good, and it is an 11-point Rutgers lead. They go 80 yards in 14 plays and take 4 minutes off the clock. And when the quarters are only 5 minutes, that's a lot of time. Can the Washington State offense answer now as the return is taken back to the 15? Again, aside from the field goal drive, Washington has not really done much offensively. The touchdown was set up via the turnover as the screen pass is going to be caught, and Shaw chases down the running back. It's a gain of 7. Good play by Shaw to run the running back down. Tried to rip the ball out. Almost did so, actually. Now a little end around, and the running, he's going nowhere. Noah Shaw does it again to seal the edge. And it's no gain on the play. And all day, and the catch is made. Good pocket that time for Washington. As Williams Jr., now 12 of 16. Shotgun formation for Washington. And the quarter will end. So we head to the 4th. Rutgers up 21-10. as we start the fourth in a critical matchup. Oh, that's a fun screen. Haven't seen that one before with the QB targets. Shotgun formation, 4 receiver set for Washington. And again, they've set up the screen. And again, they'll get a decent gain out of it. Gain of 8. So 2nd and 2 coming up. Good pursuit there by the Rutgers line. In a 4-man rush. Pass caught over the middle. Big tackle. Gain of 7, though. And it's a first down for Washington. Empty backfield now. 5 receivers set for the Huskies. 4-man rush, quick pass. Johnson with the tackle after a gain of only 5. Second and 5 now from the Washington 49. 4.5 minutes to go. Rutgers up 21-10. Pocket collapsing. Blitz almost got home, but Williams gets rid of it. The catch is made by Decker DeGraff, the tight end, his 4th catch of the day, and it's a Washington first down. Williams out of the gun. 3 receivers set. Running back to his right. Pass caught over the middle, and that's going to be another 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up. Washington in field goal range. 50 yards is about their kick range of their kicker. Pass caught on the quick slant, gain of 8 and a first down. Again, empty backfield, shotgun formation. Pass again, check down over the middle, caught by the tight end, another gain of 10. And the pass is caught, and a diving catch at the 2. Bad throw, great adjustment and catch by the receiver. And then, of course, you don't need to be down by contact here in college. And that's going to be dropped. Great play by the cornerback to punch that one out against the tight end. 2nd and goal from the 2. 2 tight end set for Washington. And they do the little end around, and it goes nowhere. Maybe a half a yard as the receiver fell forward. And the pass is almost picked off, but it's caught at the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Boy, did they need that one. And now Washington will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Shotgun formation. And again, that's the best their offense has done all day, and the 2-point conversion goes nowhere. The running back gets stuffed, and it's a 5-point ball game with 3 minutes to go. So here's the question. Can Rutgers now, can they run the clock down or even get themselves a touchdown as that's brought back to the 20? So 3 minutes to go. Rutgers up by 5. Looking to do that 4-minute offense again. And Guerre gets it off to a good start. Cuts it back up to the 40. He has now crossed the century mark once again. And he'll come out of the game for a spell. You hate to have your best player on the sideline, but he has been, those 105 yards were well earned today. Not to mention he also has a nice catch as Vinovich will fall forward for a yard. And 2nd and 9 coming up, and Rutgers will let this hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in Piscataway. Here's the deal. Couple of first downs, Rutgers wins this game. Handoff to Guerre. He gets a block. There goes Guerre. And Guerre in into Washington territory. Down to the Washington 33. Timeout. Huskies. Their first timeout. Mayo out of the pistol. Handoff to Vinovich, who falls forward for 2. And the Huskies use their second timeout. Second and 8 at the Washington 31. Handoff to Guerre. Guerre runs. That's Vinovich. Runs into his own man. Picks up 3. Oh, boy. Well, here's the ball game. It's real simple. Rutgers converts. Washington has no timeouts. Mayo out of the gun. They're going to throw for it. He gets rid of it. They had an all-out blitz. Torrey makes the catch, and that should do it. And Rutgers will survive. Mayo will come out to take a couple of knees. Washington can't stop the clock. And Rutgers holds on 21-16. Of course, if we needed the field goal or something, we could have got it there. But Rutgers improves to 9-1. Devontae Mayo, a passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. Again, his only incompletion was that pick in the first quarter. Otherwise, Mayo would have had a perfect game. And this game wouldn't have been so close. It was the only turnover of the ball game. But Rutgers wins in a big way, 21-16. And again, that big conversion there at the end to Torrey. Needed that one, and he got it. Washington with the all-out blitz. And Mayo just got rid of it quick enough. Oh, all these guys are still being targeted, but no commitments yet. But again, big win. And now the rivalry game, Maryland versus Rutgers. Maryland 3-6, going up to Piscataway. Yep, got to be ready for anything. And then the big game against Ohio State. We'll take a quick look at the top 25. We're back to number 1 overall. Arizona lost. And Arizona lost so bad that it... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That's the Big Ten standings. I thought... That's a mistake. Rutgers back. We are in the number 1 seed now, though, for the conference. Obviously, that knocks out Washington probably from contention unless they get some help. We are number 1 overall. Arizona did not lose. That was a mistake in the graphic. A little bit of a bug there. We'll go do some recruiting real quick, and then we'll call it a night. We'll give him the hard sell. I think we're going to get him to commit after. If we win this week, we're going to get him to commit. This kid here. Schedule a visit with this kid. Schedule a visit with this kid. Give him the hard sell. Let's see. Don't have an visit scheduled. Or we can have enough to give him the hard sell now. Enough. Oh, don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We already gave him the hard sell. All right. I'm sorry. Did not realize. Let's see. This kid not quite there yet. Same with him. Oh, he's ready to come visit. Come see us take on Ohio State. So he's not ready for the hard sell, but he's ready for a visit. Not ready for a visit. Not ready for a visit. He's ready for a visit. Oh, but I don't know what he wants to see. I don't know. Okay, keep an eye on him. And so, all right. Let's see. So we can add another prospect, it looks like. Clyde Generals. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I don't need a quarterback. I got 2 guys already on running back. Don't need a fullback. I got 1 guy looking at receiver. Could probably use another receiver. Got a tight end. Looking at a couple of tackles. Looking at a guard. Got my center. Looking at some defensive ends. Oh, could probably use a defensive tackle. That's fair. Linebackers, corners, secondary. We had a big class, strong safety. All right, so we're going to look at defensive tackle, I think, and receiver. Right? All right, those are the ones that we said we needed. All right, Mike, how you doing, buddy? How are you? Yeah, we could probably use another receiver target just in case this guy doesn't work out. And then, yeah, and then we'll go defensive tackle, too. Yeah, always, Mike, always, you know. Let's see. Clayton McCurdy. Let's check him out. Scouts. Oh, he's a bust. No, sir. No to Clayton. Yeah, I like Madden, Mike. I mean, I was playing it until just about a week ago, and then I wrap that up, and then I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to do more hockey until baseball season starts. So, I mean, Madden's just a, whole lot of whatever again. Let's see. Did we look at this kid? Jamison Redmond? No. All right. Let's offer him a scholarship, and we'll try and woo him before it's too late. So, it might be too late. He might be too far gone. But we'll see. So, get some more defensive tackle depth. Yeah. So, we'll add him to the list, and we'll see what happens going forward. But, so that's going to do it for us here today. So, yeah, we played our 3 games again. Come back tomorrow as we wrap up college here. We'll do Maryland, Ohio State, and should we beat them both, we will be in the Big Ten championship. And then we'll do the conference championship. And then if we win the conference championship, we'll be in the playoffs. And then we'll do those on Thursday. Take care, Rick. So that's the plan. So we'll wrap up our 4th and final season with Rutgers on Thursday. Go back to hockey going forward. But yeah, that was a big win against Washington. Washington slips now 19-7 against ranked teams. You love to see it. And then yeah, be Maryland, and then so Maryland, Ohio State, hopefully the conference championship. And that'll be a big one. We should beat Maryland. Ohio State will be a good one. That is they are fighting to get. If they could beat us, they probably get themselves into the Big Ten championship. Should they win their next game as well? But yeah, Should be fun. But big win against Washington there, 21-16. Blew out Northwestern. A nail-biter against San Jose State. They gave us everything we could handle. Again, team that we're just not really very familiar with, and they took advantage of that. Again, our one loss right now, number 6 Michigan beat us 21-17, but it won't come back to haunt us too much if we can win out, which is what we're hoping for. So, there you go. And if you look at the bracket, we would be the 1 seed. Georgia State, what? They would be the 4. Oklahoma, Arizona. That's an interesting top 12. Charlotte somehow makes the top 12. Well, that top half of the bracket would be interesting. Ooh, and we would take on the winner of Oregon and Oregon State. What fun. But anyway, that's a ways away. And again, we'd have to win the Big Ten to ensure that we have that bye. So, but we're going to create a save point, and we're going to call it a day. So, I appreciate everybody for watching. Take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.